Imagine a knock at the door, the police outside, and a neighbor who won't show their face. It's a nightmare, but here's how you handle it. Now, before we get into the details, a quick heads up. I'm not a lawyer, and this isn't legal advice. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes to help you understand your rights. We've all been there, or at least we've worried about it. You're minding your own business, maybe working in the garage, hosting a small BBQ, or just relaxing on a Sunday, when suddenly there's a patrol car out front. You find out a neighbor called in an anonymous tip about you. Maybe they claimed there was a disturbance or suspicious activity, or even something completely made up. It feels personal, it feels like an invasion of privacy, and honestly, it's frustrating. But here's the truth. An anonymous tip on its own is rarely enough for the police to enter your home or even detain you. In the eyes of the law, the police need more than just a nameless voice on a phone to throw the Fourth Amendment out the window. Let's walk through a common scenario. An officer knocks and says, "We had a report of some suspicious behavior on this property. Can we come in and take a look around?" In that moment, your adrenaline is spiking. You might feel the urge to be defensive, or conversely, to be extra helpful to prove you've done nothing wrong. But the most important thing you can do is stay calm and stay put. You are not required to let them in without a warrant, and you aren't even required to step outside your home. If you find yourself in this spot, here are the exact words you should use. Keep it polite but firm. You can say, "Officer, I understand you're doing your job, but I'm not comfortable inviting you in or having a conversation right now. If I'm not being detained, I'm going to close the door now. Have a good day." What you want to avoid is getting into a he said, she said debate about which neighbor might have called. Don't yell through the door, and don't offer up information like, "Oh, it was probably Dave next door. He hates my dog." That doesn't help you. It only creates a record of a dispute that the police can use to justify staying longer. If you are already outside, maybe you're getting the mail or checking the oil in your car, the rules change slightly. If an officer approaches based on an anonymous complaint, they might try to pat you down for weapons. In legal terms, an anonymous tip usually doesn't give them reasonable suspicion for a Terry stop unless the tip provided very specific details that the officer can see right then and there. If they start asking questions, you can say, "Officer, am I free to go?" If they say yes, walk away calmly. If they say no, say, "I am exercising my right to remain silent and I would like to speak with my lawyer." Then stop talking. De-escalation is your best friend here. Even if you're angry at your neighbor, don't take it out on the officer. Keep your hands visible, keep your voice at a conversational level, and never ever reach for anything quickly. Your goal is to end the interaction as fast as possible without giving them a reason to escalate. Documenting everything is your biggest action step. Once the police leave, write down the officer's name, badge number, and exactly what was said while it's fresh in your mind. If this is a recurring issue with a specific neighbor, this documentation will be vital if you ever need to file for a protective order or a harassment claim. Knowing your rights isn't about being difficult, it's about being a responsible, informed citizen. If you found these tips helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and stay prepared.